We're back again. Here's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna keep going and just try and see, but I'm basically gonna cut out whatever's in between. You've basically not seen much. I'm just traveling around, right? And I'm just gonna do that until the 2-hour mark. If it does not die at that point, we're good. If it does, hopefully. Yeah. As I said, I don't know if it's my internet. I don't know if it's Twitch. I don't think it's the computer, because realistically speaking, if it was, as I said, the game would have crashed by now. Because, you know, that always goes first. But that's what I'm going to say, is this is going to be where we'll, like, pick up. I'm going to just ignore all the ones that are in between, because all you've really missed is me wandering to a few different biomes. Nothing exciting, and me picking up this horse. But that, even then, that's not, like, terribly, anything. And I'm going to repeat this every time it restarts. And just say I'm just doing the first hour, and then I'm doing whatever ends up being after that. I think I'm on my way back to this point. Yeah. I have gone too far now. To be honest, I don't think horse is very useful for this. It's not wrong to leave horse at this point. Is that fair? So, I know that there's gonna be, like, portions of the VOD just missing, and I'm gonna have to ask that you understand, and I'm just not gonna try to figure out why. Because I don't want it to be, like, 15 different pieces, and I don't want to have to download and try to figure out putting them all together either. And realistically, I don't think this is the most exciting thing, just traveling around doing nothing. I don't think the other part's much exciting either, but, yeah. That's all there is to it. And I mean, it's getting annoying, believe me. It is. I'm just kind of left with, like, what the heck? I nearly ran this horse into lava. Alright, the villagers can keep this horse. Barely. You can stay there. I'm gonna go grab my dog. I'm going home. Anyway, I don't know, but just, yeah. There, you guys get to be friends. Alright, biome I haven't been to. I think it was Ashen. Ashen Woodland. I meant to... Well, I guess that's fine. It's not even that far that I've missed it. Yeah, really not that far. Well, double check that it just thinks I haven't been there. Yep. Anyway, that's what I'm gonna say. Is it just gonna be... If it goes, it goes. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I don't want to just... make it a mess for you guys. Anyway, the reason why I'm saying till like about 2 is because if it's like maintenance on the lines or something, or well, basically like the 2-hour mark. I don't know. What do you mean by that? Do you mean that it's not good? Did it die on your side? Again? Is it choppy? Does it need something else? I need to know what's wrong. Okay. Like I said, the first time nothing happened and it happened, right? The other times, and this is why I think it is internet, is I'm watching the frames drop to it's like 0, which means it is the internet side because it can't send out those frames, right? And that's why that's being like that. But basically, the dips are not enough that it's going to be something I would notice anywhere else. It's potentially even a brownout happening that I don't know is happening. I doubt that. It's more likely just fluctuations. Which makes me think potentially maintenance. If that. Or, you know, it's windy or something. I don't know. It could just be windy. I'm just unfortunate enough. I'm not looking. I mean, that is how it basically tends to work in, Florida here. But I don't think it could be that. Or at least not by me. But possible. Alright, I'm curious what the... But now I'm just like watching to be sure. So I've got like on my peripheral, so I'll notice every time. So I am gonna be like looking over to the side several times, but I'm looking at the that. Making sure it's still going. I don't know what it would be specifically other than something happening that I can't see. That tends to go. Ooh. The irony that it was still going technically the right way. Alright. Yeah. Nah, Bruno's asleep. He wouldn't. Bitches, but nah. But no. I'm inclined to think it's just something I have no, like, way of controlling on my side. Well, then just watch. But I think it's just going to be basically you're missing about, probably about 15 minutes overall, which sounds like a lot, but then you take into account it's just me running up and down mountains, doing basically nothing, fighting stuff, trying to get to the right zones, and it's not that bad. So that's what I'm going to say. I'm going to do part 1, I'm going to do this as part 2. Hopefully. As long as things don't die. Probably still will be. Hopefully, rather. Well, probably not. And if not, I mean, I can honestly just say I'm sorry it cuts off. The internet kind of was all wonky at that point, and I just could not stitch enough pieces together to make a cartoon. I really don't have that. Hopefully, though. I mean, the only reason I think it might be something like maintenance is because they don't necessarily tell you. You know, because it's the middle of the night, right? You know? So obviously, everybody's asleep. Anyway, you know, that could just maybe, and like I said, it could be anything. It could just be, I don't know, solar flares. Something like that can mess up stuff like that. Or it's just Twitch. It could just be Twitch. Like, I'm making all these guesstimations, but the real answer is it really and truly could just be Twitch. Pulling a Twitch. Because that would also explain it, because if they can't, like, output to the place it would be outputting, then it would also tell me 0. Or, like, 0 ability to send things out. Aha. Wait, this is the biome? Oh. Well, I guess technically I got it. But... Oh wait, no, this one's not the one that was trying to send me to. You know what? I will just go to the actual one, because I want to see it. Yeah, there's no villager here. I'm gonna steal this. Oh, there are villagers here. They're just blending in. I do find these villagers very interesting. I like the other one better, I think. It's cool too. I get distracted by biomes, but at the same time, I mean, what am I supposed to do? I do think that I agree. I kind of like the idea of having designs on stuff like the beds. I just kind of wish it did more with that, I guess. Oh, that's unfortunate. You know what? We're gonna be kind to these villagers. They don't know how kind we just were to them. They think it's fine. But that's because they don't know the truth of war. You know, I could steal the glowstone. I could steal the. I could steal it. I do kind of want the glowstone. I could steal the quartz too, because. But I need a I obviously need the one thing, so that's gonna be a thing I'm gonna try and go there. Ooh, that's like a full hand. Ooh, that's a full platter. I think I can collect the whole thing. I can. Oh, I'm taking that with me. I am so taking that with me. Kind of funny. Like, I found one of the most valuable items! I don't need eggs anymore. I'm okay on bone meal. I don't need that. This will get the kills, but, you know. That in there. A valuable item. Yeah. Oh, do not collect the box. Alright, I think I've seen everything of value here. Okay. Oh, never mind, there's a big building up here, and there's a secondary shop. Yeah, you guys are right, I should sleep in a minute. It's not like I can sleep yet anyway, so, I mean... Oh, I can. Wow. Alright, I'm just keeping an eye over. Just being like, it's not changing, it's not changing. Oh, it's a library. Is there any... What a fancy library. I need to eat. Alright, let's see if I can't get to the Ashen Land thing. Whatever. I'm sure it's already counted for the biome, but I want to just actually get there anyway. Because we're close. At least according to this, we're about 400 blocks out. And I want to see what it actually looks like. And see if there's like an actual, like log type slash sapling. If there is a sapling, that's good to know. So then we can just take the sapling with us. If there's not, that's fine too, because then we know that there actually is not. But just like I'm left with, I need to know. I need to know. Wow. Wow. Now the question is, oops. Is that, I was gonna say, is like that, oh, I do see stuff beyond. That's about 100 blocks out. That might be a unique type of sapling. Potentially. So I'm glad I headed out here. Otherwise I'd be like, later. Know which first, but that's kind of be like, which one am I missing? Oh. And that's where you go to all the biomes. Oh, that's cool. Ashen tree. So, did we get you? Yes. Okay. Okay, so it's its own. It's not got like an ashen sapling. Good to know. Maybe. Let me double check. No, there should be one. Okay, so that's pine leaves, that's ash leaves. There we go. There we go. Ashen grass. I kind of like how it just kind of sparkles. I guarantee that hurts to walk on. Ashford. It's a really kind of cool biome. And that should be counted. Yeah. Alright. I'm actually curious. I'm gonna head back this way a little bit, and I'm gonna just see... I don't know what color you turn into. Oh. Fair enough. Alright. Wait, it's specifically called... Cold Deciduous Forest. It's 3,000 blocks that way. Home base is... well, closer, I guess. Let's see. So we're here at negative 520. So somewhere here. I think it's better to go home. And yeah, so let's try to figure out where we missed it. But it's only 3,000 blocks, so again, we can just travel. Wow. You know what? While we're doing this, I'm not gonna bother fixing that. But I know I can survive. Barely survive, mind you, but I can survive. 80 as well. And just skip our way along. Actually, I'm heading technically the right way. Okay. Skippity, 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 skip. Ooh, I collect the different variants. I think I already have these variants. I'm still kind of collecting them anyway. Because why not? Red, purple, pink. Thick. I can look for more variants while I'm going through. But I think I've got all the variants, unless there's like a super rare one. And yes, I know where the village is for that, cause wait, I don't know that. Well, there's a village right over there. Yeah. Alright. Dippity doppity dippity doppity bloppity 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 bloppity. And I'm shocked there's not like a white lupine. Just because it feels like it does like all the various variants. I don't think they would do green. But I think like Clover does the green, so it's like for that biome to feel complete. I'm pretty sure I already have this. No, I did not. Okay, so that's the regions unexplored willow, which, yeah, I did not have. Okay. Cool. I mean, I'd been in that biome. I just hadn't realized I hadn't collected all the... I wonder how many I have of all the ones I need to collect. Pink sheep. I don't know, I always like just seeing a pink sheep as I go by when it's there. Usually I do what? Oh, for saplings? Yeah. Well, I mean, it's because I explored those areas early on before I realized that there was I need every sapling to actually, like, acknowledge I've collected the sapling and stuff. So, and I have to be out of the menu to do that. And I just didn't realize that was how that was working. I guess because, I'm more used to, I guess a higher quality one, because I just like to do I would say the Bimbin Law mod packs are overall superior. I just like this is more lax. And that's a different thing to actually being... Realistically speaking. Ow. Just collecting all of them. You need a whole bunch anyway. I'm gonna need 500 eventually to have in my inventory at once, so I'm just like, I don't care. They hurt. And obviously we've been here, but I just didn't collect all the things. Because honestly, like I tell, everything is always like craftable for Minecraft pretty much 90% of the time. And I would say those are things I would compare. Negative towards Hytale, more positive with Minecraft. And modded Minecraft. But again, that's because it's early access, and I'm not gonna like get upset because of that. But it is a thing. All right, yeah, we only got 1,000 blocks left, or well, 1,800, but that's fine. But yeah, if we find a guinea pig, we can give them these. Maybe I should collect a few. Oh yeah, that. The magenta tulip. Alright, if I think I'm gonna be in a place where I'm gonna hurt myself, I am absolutely gonna go back in and do it, yeah. Fix the thing, but otherwise, I mean, we're good. We jumped. We're not really jumping high amounts, it just thinks it is. Grabbing all the tulips. I don't even know if I can actually... I just like them. And I just have to hope I'll be able to utilize. Did I already grab the purple? Yes. Alright, so you just go this way a second. Oh. You go this way first. I know it's off by like all sorts of ways, but you know what? It is delicious. Yeah, I just missed that part. Okay. Alright. We've only got 1,400 blocks. I can't imagine that the cold deciduous will be too far off. From somewhere I actually went. I think I just was like, because I think it even told me, but I probably didn't actually run through the biome itself, so it didn't count it. Anyway, I'm left to conclude that since it said it was 61 regions and explored biomes, it's counting the overworld biomes and not even the mining ones. Or it's not counting a couple of the sparse ones because reasons. Right. Okay. Huh. $700. We just glide along the ocean. The heck is that? I mean, mind you, I'll be right back, but that's just like a whole bunch of... What is that? Okay, I don't like not being able to see. It's, you know, I'm just gonna assume it's probably nothing, but it's still kind of cool looking. 400 blocks. Alright, let's see. Once we get, to this point. I can't imagine we're too far away. So once I see a spot to kind of land, I kind of want to just look at what we got around us. Okay, like right over here. I kind of wish I knew what kind of monsters we have in the kind of thing. The question is, I don't. Like, I feel like. Let's just see if we type mob. Nope. I guess just going through all the variants here. Find all the ones that are not, yeah, even then, I'm not sure. Yeah, okay, Manowar, Pumpkin Warden. Crossbow, Wildfire. Oh, my god. I know that there's... I know there's an ocean one. Alright, oh, it must be that. I'm right up there, look at that. And I guarantee you, I bet you I just, like, missed it by a minuscule amount. Yeah. Because I went up. Almost definitely. Oh, hello, little friends. I know. Ah! Rude. There's gotta be a way up. We can use our advantage on this side. Probably use this. Yep. I have blocks. Raw poop. You mean the penguin? I was supposed to steal from them. Like, I highly doubt they even dropped anything. Realistically. Alright, this has gotta be the bio question. So as soon as we sleep, this has gotta be it. Alright, yeah. Cold deciduous, yep. Alright, so that should be done. What do we do? Alright, let's try... You know what, let's just look at a few of these. Try bushland. Oh, it's 5,000... that way. Wow. I really don't want to feel like doing that. I'm supposed to do that one. Be better to be able to go from one of these. I don't want to deal with that one right now. Fungal fin. $10,000 that way. Do really about 4,000 that way from home. So again, that's gonna be what I'm gonna want to go home first for. What other ones have we got here that I haven't done? I feel like I've been to an old growth bayou. $6,500 that way. Again, better to start from home. Oh, steal that. Steal the penguin's newt. Ouch, back. $6,007. Again, that's gonna be. I'm gonna want to do those together with the one of the other ones. What other ones have we got here? Pumpkin fields. Oh, let's take that far. Still that way. Okay. Again, it's that way. Or in this general idea kind of way. Yeah, I called it was going to be like these. It's that way. Okay. Tropical river. Again, it's down that way, so... And tropics. That's what they're on. Oh gosh, it's just so far out for so much of this. Okay. And that's that way. Alright. Hey, guys, I'm gonna be right back, okay? Just give me a second. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, I just needed to do something really quickly. And yeah. Alright, so... Wait, what? Yeah. Anyway, I don't know. It didn't seem like it actually, found one. Oh, status not found. Okay, and 100,000. That's lovely. That's gonna be, I think that's gonna be one I gotta search for. And I'll just do that one quickly. Not because I really, but because if it's not within 100, if it's not within 10,000, I'm not gonna find that. Unless you guys happen to are against it at this point. I don't think that's gonna be the case though, so I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna look. Although I get the feeling it's not gonna show up here either. And I know. I just want to know for me. I'm just gonna hold and it might not find it here either. That's the part that's concerning, because it's like, okay, so within 10,000 blocks around me, there is none. It's gonna take a second. Okay. Wait, what? Okay. That's annoying. See, this didn't find it anywhere. And I'm glad I checked that, because that means that it just... I'm gonna try looking at it again, but I suspect there's a problem with looking at it this way, but this is how I should have been able to find it. Yeah, see, it doesn't know how to find that biome. So I'm going to go find that one. It's about 4,000 blocks away. 1,919. In the negative, 1,919. Something that far. So, like there. And then it was negative. Alright, I'm gonna go home. And then... I just picked up an egg. I did. Alright, we're just gonna go to the other side. We'll get to the first one, we'll get to the other one. Under normal circumstances, but notice, it couldn't figure itself out. And because that's how I'm supposed to find it, I'm just gonna say... I'm gonna do that. I wouldn't necessarily normally, but I think for this, yeah, no, yeah. I think it's because so many of them have tropics in the name, or tropic. If I'm being realistic. And ironically... Ooh, hello. Did I miss you? Well, if I did... My tasty lunch. What you go next? I'm just gonna say it's I mean, it happens, you know. I'm definitely going the wrong way. I'll have to go that way after, but I spotted more tastiness. I guess every now and then maybe it just like respawns? Maybe? Okay. I feel like I've gotten this one. Alright. What? Right. Okay. I mean, that's weird. Let me go get my stuff. I can carefully get there. I know there's snow, I just don't bother normally paying attention to, but it's not that big a deal. I don't even think I did anything that could have made sense to that. Decided I died, I guess. Too much momentum. Don't really care. Yeah, I wasn't even that far. Weird. So where does it think I was? That's... I definitely wasn't there. What the? I will take it. Thank you. Weird. Alright, as I was saying before that happened. I am. I just was saying it was weird. That's all. I mean, they just was registering me at a different spot than I was. That's all. I mean, I am upset a little bit, but more in the sense that it's like, why? Hazelnuts. Did hazelnuts do anything else other than just, I guess, exist? Yeah, I guess. Can't even eat. No, you can't eat. So squirrels will eat this. Weird. You know, did I come into this mine shop and actually do anything here? I don't remember. I don't have enough confidence in myself for that, though. Alright, I need to go to the 1,000 blocks this way first. And here's the thing, because I'm doing it this way, and we're just pretending this is my, compass for this one. I'm not, like, teleporting there. I'm not gonna do anything like that. We're just gonna pretend that I have a compass. Taking me to the effective area, but it's not as good because it's just a locate function. The compass would have been better. Oh, you know what? I do want doggo. Would doggo be my doggo? Yes. Ironically, I think I'm gonna have like every doggo. Alright, we're going this way. Because I know this needs to be negative. We're gonna go this way. I could try and get a second doggo, but I already have 2 doggos. I don't need too many more. I just want more. Alright. What? The doggo? Natural. That's from the 1.20 point something. Good job, doggo. Yes, before Happy Gas. It was the update before the Tricky Trials one. To give a better idea, I guess. Wait, did doggo not come with? Kind of annoying. There's the minery. I don't really want. Slime ball. I then chucked. I'm going back for doggo, and then we're just gonna skate. Because apparently doggo can't teleport that far. I know it was negative. It makes this part a little bit easier to do. Anyway, but yeah, that was what that was it was before the gaps. It was before the Hill Garden. It was before it's the one I still feel like they should have combined with the Tricky Trials to make it one full update rather than basically making it 2 pieces of update. And now knowing that that was basically their plan, I'm kind of left with, I mean, that's just kind of... Like, come on. Rather, to try and convince people that the smaller update is better, I mean... But the irony is it made both of those updates worse instead of just having it be one combined update. It was like less than a month between the two, pretty much, I think. Maybe a month and a half at max, but it really wasn't enough to be, like, justifying it. Other than to be like, oh, you know, it's a, yeah. That kind of thing. And honestly, I do think it was their way of trying to be like, see, you like it better? Separate! And it's just like, not really. It's kind of iffy at best. And, yeah. I think that's kind of where I go now. Or knowing more now, I guess. I think that's really where it ended up going, is it had nothing to do with you know, actually being a good update. It just had to do with they're like, well, we're doing it now. I just, yeah. Knowing that they were planning on pulling that out, I feel like it makes that whole thing so much more iffy. And like, yeah, they just plan to try and make it seem like it's better. But ironically, it made one decent meal, if you will, using that analogy, into two kind of mid meals. And expected you not to think too hard about it. Which was a shame. But I mean, think about it now. That's what they do now as well. They just basically take pieces of what could be an update, and they put them out here and there, and they're going, "Oh yeah, it's totally better this way." But it's like it's not really, because like you could just make one full update over time. You're really gonna go there. Or at the very least, like put it aside enough to like stop and think about it. And yeah, I think that's kind of where I end up going. Is it shows their thought process, and I do think it kind of shows where they how do I put this? Well, it fell apart, or rather, yeah. Heck, I mean, it technically shows why updates up till the drop started. It was to get you ready for the drop system. If you think of it like that, it makes a lot of sense. Like, it'll make it feel like it's better because these are so bad. I'm sure it's not like that, but it's more like, I'm not saying that is what I mean. I'm more saying it's like, they're all random things all kind of just put together. You're not gonna think too hard when they do a drop. Like that. That's how it kind of feels, like looking back on it. And I don't... I still am of the opinion that I think it should have been that they just make the big updates like every 2 years. Then you have an update that's basically just that's much smaller every other year, basically, for the big update. It would have worked smoother. Okay, I somehow missed it. That looks like that could be what I'm looking for. I'm gonna go back and find where it would be in a second. We are just glowing on the ground. Alright, you are gonna stay right here. Yes. I found it! Like I said, I bet that it would be something like that. And that means that basically it can't find it in the locations that they should be because they are not. Ooh, that's awkward. I don't think these are going to be any different, so there a flowering sapling? Yes, there is. Okay. Leap. I need hunt. Through here and find one. Ah. Good. I think that's everything I'm gonna want here, because I've already got the palm for the regions unexplored. All these are cool. I don't really need them. Oh, this looks nice. Alternative hibiscus plant. Alright. Looking around a second to see what we had here, but I think I found that. Alright, yeah. And see, it's that I knew I had to look like that. I had to look and then just basically kind of follow around that area until I found it. I got lucky with where it was. It was easy enough to get to. It could have been more annoying than that. Let me go down and grab our dog, our new dog. And, let's head home. All the other ones are fine to find. They might be annoying to get to, but, I mean, they're possible. Alright, I'm gonna need a place for animals. Yes, we have new 2 of these dogs. Yes, another helmet that, like... Alright, I guess... Finding the flowering... saplings are left. There's an apple oak sapling I need to find. It's a regions unexplored one. Yeah, I knew I need to find these. Or indigo, kind of. The only difference is going to be like the color. I wonder how many of them I have. It'd be in the root below, I believe. Find the saplings. So I have a large number of them. Oh, I can actually look at which ones I'm missing. I didn't even realize I could. So, wait, how am I missing oak sapling? I've definitely got the oak sapling multiple times over. Or maybe I just can't see a check mark for those. Ooh, for one fancy Wardenex. I do want that. Oh my goodness, look at all that. Oof. Efficiency X, unbreaking. Like, yeah, okay, I want that. I want that. So I'm missing the Sakota Tra. The enchanted birch. I think I know I can find that one. I can get that one. I'm missing the dead sapling. Again, I know the areas I think to find them. I mean, okay, so golden larch versus larch. Wait, I picked up larch. Are there different larch? Great. Okay, so silver birch does have its own. I just couldn't get it to proc. I might end up having to give myself some of these, not because I want to. I'm gonna try and get them again. But I'm looking through and I'm realizing, like, the silver birch, I only got normal birch saplings out of that. So I assumed that it was just a normal birch. The same with the enchanted birch, which has me a little concerned. What's sapling? What's the difference between kiwi sapling? 500 of any flower. I have collected 389. I wonder which one it's counting as. I've collected a lot, but maybe because I've picked up different ones. Alright, I don't know, these will just all go here. As I said before, I'm not really that fussy about variants being able to kind of go where they would go. I know I should have another one. And I'm just blind, I guess. That's there. I think I had another lupine. Yes, it's that. I'm gonna need more like things. I really thought I had white magnolia already. Well, I guess it's white sakura. Okay, cool. Wait, yeah. Yeah. Okay, I didn't have a pink in the other. I'm gonna do this proper later at some point. Not these, probably. I'll just put these where I think they'll look cool. They're good at this point, because I don't feel like figuring that out. Okay. And you're also fine, but another variant of pine. Ah. Yeah, I mean, oak could have definitely procced, so I'm just gonna assume it did. Could put those together for now. The orange maple I already had. Okay. Yeah. You know what? We're just gonna say that's fine again. I know I haven't fully cleared it out, but it's fine. Alright, I just wanted to make sure it wasn't like nighttime. So do I have anything on me that I don't have enough to... I really could use mending. You're still unloading, aren't you? Yeah. I need mending more than anything else at the moment. Alright. I need to just move this guy over. Well, I mean, it's not perfect, mind you, but it's... Alright, like that. Move you out here a second. Hope you stay out there. He did not. Ooh. He'll have to come over here to get this. If he thinks he can. Mind you, I don't know if he does. But there's a chance. Try this again. Maybe if I just put this out here for the moment. That might bring him out, right? Not you. Hopefully it'll bring this guy out, because he'll be like, oh, I can become a librarian out here. I feel like this is gonna work. He'll watch. He'll become a mending, like, librarian, and as I'm working through all this and move him over. Not you. It really does not want to be. Don't tell me he's turned into... one of their jobs now. Huh? No, you can't have their job. You can't do that job. Alright, you know what? We're just gonna wait and see if he'll come out. Because I can reach them, I just... Alright, I suppose while I'm waiting for this guy to do his thing, I'm gonna look at what I need here and just mark where they are on my map. This. Still so far out. Okay, it can't find it over here. Something is broken. I'll have to try and fight with that one later. Probably the same kind of thing. I might even just like skip to it and come back. Okay, I can't find any of them now. What? You know what? I'm gonna leave this to next time. I just hope this guy becomes a librarian. Yes, he did. And he has the backstabbing. I'll be down here for now. I'm gonna grab your workstation. And I'm gonna fight you. Lighting, I don't need. Actually, is he just... Yes. Okay. The heck is stasis? How about no? Nope. Hey, mind you, I'd love fortune, but no. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and go grab a book. I've got plenty of emeralds on me, almost definitely. But I do need a book. Because, yeah, I've got them in here. Well, maybe not. Well, yeah, no, I don't. I totally do, because I forgot I have blocks. Alright, so, yeah. No need to worry about the fucking end of it, because I don't need that. Be too worried. It'll... Deep fry! Yeah. I think I already have that one somewhere on a rod. I don't think I want that. I want a very specific thing. You're gonna give it to me. I didn't want 3, why would I want 2? I've already rejected gliding twice. Well, not today. I've only got rejected it like once today. I've actually technically rejected, I think, like 3 times. Alright, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna trade these. Yeah. Alright, eventually we'll get what we want. Alright, come on. What the heck is that? Oh, no, I don't need that. Definitely don't need that. Nope, don't need that either. Come on. Nope. Silk touch is good, but no. I have a very specific goal in mind. Let's see, you totally know it, because otherwise you would have given it to me by now. Let's be real. I'm kidding. It's just blowing out the thing. It just makes me want to go, Confusion. Don't have a shield like that. Sorry. Might now. No. No, I can get vein mining pretty easy. Let's be real. I'm gonna sleep a second. I mean, it looks like I should be able to. You know what? We're gonna get one more try out of this guy. Yep. Yep. Sleep. Let's try this again. Let's keep trying until we get what we want. Shame you don't. Oh wait, cycle trades. What am I doing? Oops, I could have been. I just realized I'm an idiot. Yeah. Aha! 30. That's fine, that's fine. I have 30 available. But I'm gonna put him back first, and then I'll put back his, sorry, man. Thing. Ow. Well, I mean, I took a hit too, man. Hopefully you're not, like, too hurt, but... There you go. I'll need books and I'll need a lot of emeralds, but I'll take the trade. I could have probably gone for a cheaper one, but I mean... It's fine. And I just remembered there was something else I was also working on that I forgot to keep working on. Oh, there we go. Fine. Alright. I need 2 more, ooh, cabbages. I think I have, like... I mean, I have some in the back, definitively. But I do have some here. So I'm just gonna sell this guy, because I just remembered I was focusing on this before I forgot. I want to know what UC will sell me next. Oh, I guess it's 9. I need 3 more. Another one? Eh, it's fine. I have to get one. Yeah. Maybe I want to get another 9 cabbages going real quick, and I want to know what's next. I really, really, truly do. So I kind of just want to... Sorry, that be hopefully enough to get me like 9 cabbages. Hopefully. You're not cabbage. I got 11. Okay. Yeah, I already had some in here. Alright, so this guy should be willing to buy my last one of these to the next level. I don't know what the next level is. Come on, you gotta tell me. What food is it? It is, he will buy rice for 2 emeralds. 9 rice for 2 emeralds isn't bad, necessarily, if I can grow the rice. I'm gonna have to, like, set up a rice field, but, like, I was gonna do that anyway. Okay, I don't know. You know what? Well, let's just take a picture of these guys. I love them enough. They can be there. The thumbnail. No, don't be together. Separate. Okay, maybe we do the animals on the inside. Hi. Alright. That'll do. That's a cute picture, right? All our downstairs animals. Obviously not Suna, Suna's upstairs, but... Alright, so the helmet is what needs repairs. I am curious, is there a way to get XP easier? Jameson malt whiskey. What is it that even supposed to do? Oh, it's explosions. hyper bottle enchanting? How do you get the hyper liquid, whatever? Or you just like mix with all sorts of things I don't feel like doing. Okay, I think I'm just gonna finish for tonight. I'm feeling a little tired. So I hope you guys have I'm gonna probably do more hightail tomorrow. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day, slash night, slash whatever it is for you. Thank you for popping in. Thank you for sticking around, and yeah. Bye bye.